off my own line. Biltmore stick right there. There, and then you look over to here, and these inches across the top, notice the inches are long here and they get shorter as they go around, you know, because you're measuring from here to here, and that's hard to do with a regular measuring technique, but it's easy with a Biltmore stick. Let's get maybe groups of, raise your hand if you know how to use a Biltmore stick, you've done it before. Okay, so
I got 25. Let's see what that says. Come here, Benny. Grab
You're right. A little over 12.
Was it late? About 12?
Yeah.
I got a 12 and a half, so that's, everybody else got around 12 or 13.
Construction's about 66 feet away. See if you see that on your Biltmore stick. Kind of written sideways. There it is. So it says stand 66 feet from tree. Okay, so we got to figure out how far 66 feet is. And that's what this is. This is going to test your pace. So sometimes the goal is you have to know how far you walk to get 66 feet. One thing I want to teach you on these compasses is you might see that little red etching behind the needle. There's black and red marks behind the needle. It's mostly all red, right? And you've got a black streak. So what I want you to do is turn, you're basically pointed that way anyway, until the red needle lines up in the red notch. And you've got to hold your compass flat. It cannot be tilted. And this mirror is actually made for sighting. I see some of y'all doing that already, but you can sight that thing, and you've got to get the red needle in the shed. But you got to make sure that your dial is set for north at the top. 360 degrees north at the very top. Anyway, that's what we got to do. We got to clear us a line out. So I'm thinking like maybe right through here. I'll get this out of the way for you. And we'll just notice I'm pulling the fuel away from the fire. The fire is going to be there. That if all the food's up here, you know, here we go.
Less competition and more nutrients for bigger trees too, probably. You can get rid of a lot of this undergrowth.
Yeah. Yep. There it is. All right.
A little low on gas.
This is not straight gasoline. If you mess around with straight gasoline in fires, you can burn your eyebrows off, or maybe worse. So don't throw gas on fire. Diesel fuel is better. We use mostly diesel fuel and a little bit of gas. So that's it. You just got to make sure it doesn't cross, so we do a little bit at a time. Fine.